15-year-old Claudia Conway, the daughter of George and Kellyanne Conway, is using her social media presence to criticize the Trump administration, and to spar with her mother. On Friday, Claudia Conway responded to two separate tweets from her mother, accusing her of making no sense in a tweet about the coronavirus and saying the Trump administration is complicit in Herman Cain's death. Conway went on to post screenshots of texts that appear to be between mother and daughter, where Kellyanne Conway writes that she's tired of this. Visit Insider's homepage for more stories. Claudia Conway, the teenage daughter of political figures Kellyanne and George Conway, is continuing to criticize the Trump administration and her mother's politics on social media. On Friday, the 15-year-old responded to several of her mother's tweets, much to the delight of her robust Twitter following. The Conways' most recent public disagreement began when Kellyanne Conway, who serves as an advisor to President Donald Trump, tweeted a tribute to Herman Cain, writing that the businessman and political activist had led a remarkable life and will be missed. Claudia Conway took issue with her mother's framing of the situation. "Yes, it is sad, but wasn't your administration complicit in his death? Yikes," she responded. Cain died after being hospitalized COVID-19. It remains unclear how he contracted the virus, but he tested positive 11 days after attending a campaign rally for Trump in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Claudia Conway, at Claudianne Conway, July 31, 2020. Within minutes of posting, the reply racked up over 1,000 likes and hundreds of comments. "If ever I turn into a completely soulless school, I hope my daughter trolls me as magnificently as you do your mum," writer John Zar quipped. The family feud, however, did not stop there. In another tweet, Kellyanne Conway reiterated a comment from Robert Redfield, the director of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, regarding mental health and the COVID-19 pandemic. #CDC Director, more deaths among high school students from suicides and drug overdoses than from #COVID-19, she wrote. He said lockdowns and a lack of public schooling caused a disproportionately negative impact on young people's mental health. Her daughter fired back. "How can you possibly compare suicide rates to COVID-19 fatality rates amongst teenagers?" she responded. "As your daughter who has struggled with suicidality in the past, you make no sense." Claudia Conway, at Claudianne Conway, July 31, 2020. Conway went on to point out what she saw as a flaw in her mother's reasoning. "Also considering that we know that adults and those 65+ are at a much higher risk of contracting and dying from COVID-19, why is this relevant? Sick," she wrote. Claudia Conway, at Claudianne Conway, July 31, 2020. The discussion between mother and daughter apparently was not limited to Twitter. Claudia Conway went on to post screenshots of a text conversation with a phone contact labeled "Mother." In the texts, mother tells her daughter that she's tired of this, instructing her to trust the nation's lead doctors and learn the facts. "What an idiotic argument backed with no logic," Claudia Conway responds. "This is not a matter of bipartisan politics. Suicidality is not to be compared to COVID-19 deaths. I'm very disappointed in you." The tweet has since been deleted. Claudia Conway posted, and then deleted, a screenshot of a text conversation. Screenshot @Claudianne Conway/Twitter. The screenshot immediately received 1,000 likes, and Conway was quick to clarify her intentions to her followers. "I'm not bashing my mother in any way," she tweeted. "I would have responded the same to anyone reposting such nonsense. It is just frustrating." This isn't Conway's first brush with online attention. Conway's outspoken social media presence first received widespread attention in June when viewers discovered the teen's TikTok account, where she frequently posts videos criticizing the Trump administration and professing her support for left-wing causes. Growing up when your mom is Kellyanne Conway, it's really hard to disassociate yourself with that image because people look at me and are like, oh, that's Kellyanne Conway's daughter, she must love Trump, Conway told Insider's Connor Perrott at the time. In reality, I really don't. In July, Conway announced that her parents were forcing her to delete her social media accounts, but she has remained active on both Twitter and TikTok for the last few weeks. Read more. Kellyanne Conway's 15-year-old daughter is defiantly posting anti-Trump and pro-Black Lives Matter TikToks to inform people and spread love. Claudia Conway, daughter of Kellyanne and George Conway, returned to Twitter with a bang, encouraging her followers to vote and asking ILK to adopt her Let's Block ads. Why?
Show your love for him. Click the link in description. Thanks for watching.